as you can tell by the fact they're still on the painting desk, last week's commission didn't get completed. I'll explain more about this later on, but it's not a biggie. It's something I'll sort out. They'll be finished in a couple of days. But on to the next commission after that. I'm on to some 7 Years' War, and as you can see, I've already started prepping these. These are French cannons, and it's important that you start prepping your next commission before you finish the previous one, or else you're going to have a break in your work. So this commission is something I've done for a local wargamer, and I've been doing bits of his army for probably 2 years now. This is the last of the bits I've got with me currently. So I've got 3 of these bags of cavalry to do as well. Which these figures are very nice. They're front rank, as you can see. Very crisp detail, and I enjoy painting these. These won't take too long to work through. So hopefully I shall get these done by the end of the week, and I shall have completed the Lumineth commission. One of the toughest things when you start commission painting is to work out exactly how much to charge. Personally, I worked out how much I needed to earn in a week, and I already knew how fast I could paint, so how many figures I could paint in a week, and I worked out my rate that way. Now, 90% of my commissions are historical miniatures. Bolt action's very popular. I've done a lot of Napoleonics. Scattered in amongst it, I've done the odd Necromunda gang, and I've done some Blood Bowl figures. I've not done a lot of Games Workshop. So when I was approached about doing the new High Elves that the Games Workshop brought out, I went to the same value I'd been charging to do Necromunda figures. So it's just slightly more than my historical rate. But as you can see in the pictures, the difference between the scale of these High Elves and the scale of historic figures is vast. Even when it comes to building the figures, you know, I've put an example up of a Perry Miniatures World War II figure, and then I've shown you the page for building just one of these High Elves. As you can see, the work involved is a lot more. Now, as a commission painter, a lot of people fall down because they forget to charge for their time. You're charging people for your skill as a painter, but you've got to remember that before you paint the figure, you've got to prep the figure, and occasionally you have to build the figure. So these have all got to be taken into account. I do that. I have a set charge for constructing figures, and I charge, if somebody wants to have their figures based, I charge extra for that. But this is one rare occasion where I've just got it all wrong. These High Elves have taken so much longer than a normal historical figure, and it's just something I've got to take on the chin. The way I work is I regard myself as a professional painter, so if I make a mistake, it's on me to correct that mistake. I've had occasion where I've posted a product back to a client and it's got there damaged. Now, it's not my fault. I've packed it in bubble wrap and I've packed it as securely as I could, but it's just in the transport it's managed to get damaged. So it was on me to get that sorted, so I paid to have the product sent back to me. I repaired it, I fixed it, repainted the bits that needed doing, and I posted it back. Now, that's something I did at my own expense, because it was a problem. It wasn't the client's problem, it was something I had to sort. So when it came to this, where I've obviously very much undercharged for the job, I had already quoted for this job, so I have committed myself to that quote, and I've contacted the client. The client's more than happy. I mean, he even offered to pay me a little bit more because he realised I was taking a lot of time. But for my own personal professionalism. I will complete this commission at the price that I've quoted, but I've already let him know that if he wants more done, the price will be more. It's something I've found with commission painting, that communication with the client is probably the most important. If you can communicate when you're going to start your commission, as your commission is going, you make sure that he's happy with every step you're taking. If there's going to be a delay in your commission, then you let them know. So yeah, communication is key. But it's a mistake that you can make. Fortunately, it's the only time I've made it now, and I've been full-time painter for 2.5 years now. So if you are thinking of getting into commission painting, just be aware of these. These are issues you can come up against, and it's easily avoidable if you plan ahead before you start as a commission painter and work out exactly what you need to charge. Okay, bye for now.